Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 95, day 5, day 6, I'll get it right eventually. Week 95, day 6, not sure why the 5 threw me off so much. Anyways, so today we're going to be going over all the weekly spoilers. This week I believe is a little bit tamer. Whereas the week after this week is going to have 1.5 billion things going on pretty much all simultaneously, so that'll be fun. But this week I think is kind of average. I didn't actually check the thingy thing yet. Speaking of which, let's go and check it. So of course we have our standard things on the forum, so we'll check that first. Actually, we'll check it through their news, actually. There we are. So, the ooze slime is it anyway? So we get the Sulfur Slime. It's a Broken Spire red, blue ultra rare. Ends up creating 5 yellow gems and then converts all yellow gems to red. Interesting. We have that mechanic for a couple things. Interesting that it does it for red, as a red, because this makes it like deckhand, but possibly a deckhand that is actually good. So basically it's just deckhand, same mana cost too, oddly enough, and it eliminates 17 points on a random skill from an enemy. Does deckhand have any follow-up? Is this basically just deckhand for a different color but better? Because doesn't deckhand have literally no follow-up? Yeah, he has literally no follow-up. Interesting. Though he does have some rogue synergy and stuff. But in theory, this is basically just better deckhand, but for different coloration. Because he has a link going into it. He has wish gems, which I guess could backfire technically, because it would make it harder to have alignment from yellow to red convert. That's interesting. Do they both create the same amount of gems too? Oh, wait. The other one... No, the other one doesn't double. They both do the same thing. Deckhand. Deck... Yeah, it's create 5, transform all. And this is create 5, transform all. Just have a different color, obviously. But it has follow-up. It's really weird. So it's basically just better deckhand, but different coloration. That's super strange. Is deckhand a rare then, or ultra rare? Okay, that makes sense, I guess, because the other one's a lower rarity. Still seems kind of weird. Anyways, as far as the world event, I'm pretty sure it's just avoid sulfur, slime, and fire giants. Let's see, lava rocks are worth that. They will increase... Oh no, that's for all of them though. Okay, so yeah, just don't do fire giant and don't do sulfur slime and you'll be good to go. Okay, that's easy to remember. So basically, the 2 that are 2 words, not counting Fairy Godmother, I guess. Or you can memorize it as just Sulfur Slime and Fire Giant. You could also memorize it by... Those should be the only 2 Ultra Rares, actually, now that I think about it. Because those should be Epic, then it should go Legendary, then Mythic. So yeah, just don't do the Ultra Rare battles. So that's a really straightforward world event then. So that's good. Anyways, we got a bunch of other things going on this week as well. If we go over to troops over here. Or not troops, that's not where I want to go. Whoops, that's Soulforge troops. That's not where I want to go. I want to go to all the weekly stuff. So, other things that we have going on this week. Tuesday, we have the faction for somewheres that we currently don't have. Or, you know, or one that we do have. But we don't have a Broken Spire faction yet, is what I'm trying to say. So, instead, we have Depths of Sin. Oh, yeah, they're definitely doing something lore-based for it. Oh, they're definitely doing... It's not quite Thrall. That new green slime thingy isn't quite Thrall. Oh yeah, it is kind of like the slime, isn't it? That one epic? I didn't think about that, but yeah, it is kind of like slime. Except instead of doing a positive status effect, it does a negative status effect. I didn't think of it that way, but yeah, it is basically just slime. The first thing that came to mind was Deckhand, but it is pretty much just green slime. Except for red. It's red slime. Wait, is it literally called red slime? Wait. No, it's called sulfur slime. That would have been really funny if it was actually called red slime. I didn't think of that, but yeah, it is basically just green slime, but sulfur slime instead. Duh, that makes sense. I guess we're gonna get like a whole slime typing. The only weird thing about that is deckhand is technically one of the slimes. Indirectly. He has the same ability, but is not a slime. Anyways, so yeah, Depths of Sin is a really interesting choice for next week, given that it's a Broken Spire faction the following week. During the Broken Spire week. The lore. But anyways, Wednesday we have the pet rescue for, I believe, a new troop, if I'm not mistaken. The Taz, which ends up doing something. That's a cosmetic for Australia Day. Just a cosmetic pet. That's still a new one nonetheless. Thursday we have obviously this Warlord hero class. One of the weaker hero classes, wouldn't really bother with it. When you first start out, you kind of mess with it some. But beyond that point, you get better hero classes later in the game. Pretty early later in the game, so you generally don't really do much with Warlord. But if nothing else, you can get some XP towards it, since a lot of people might not have it maxed. So then again, a lot of people might have it maxed just because a lot of newer players might not switch off a Warlord. So they might unintentionally end up maxing that hero class. Not because the hero class was useful, but because some people just don't switch off of it in early game. But anyways, we do have a bounty hunter going on this Friday. It's pretty straightforward. Basically, you just do the same true damage team that we do every single week, and you just replace out the bounty troop. And I'm pretty sure this week is no different. And that's all we have because we don't have a Saturday pet. So yeah, pretty uneventful week. But next week we get to have everything. So pretty much the only new thing we're really getting is the slime on Monday and the pet on Wednesday. And I guess technically a bounty hunter troop on Friday. So like every 2 days we technically get something. Though, not too much compared to the following week. Well, still got some things going on. Anyways, I came here to look for something and I already forgot what that something is. Obviously these are all the troops coming with that Broken Spire faction. However, the Broken Spire... Oh, I know what I came here for. The Broken Spire faction's not coming till the first Friday of next month, though. I did end up getting delayed. It was actually supposed to be this weekend, like right now. However, it was delayed till February 4th, in 11 days from now. Anyways, what I came here to check is, what is the bounty troop? It creates 10 green gems. There's a 50% chance to summon a... What is that troop? Oh, it's itself. Oh gosh. It's a mana accumulating troop that can summon itself as a bounty option? Interesting. Good thing those bounty traits trigger at the start of battle. Imagine if there was a very broken mechanic slash glitch slash feature where if you resummoned this thing, it counted the full amount of bounty points. I highly doubt they could have broken the game that hard, but wouldn't that be really funny? I'm pretty sure it triggers at start of battle, not start of when it gets summoned or anything like that, because all other traits like that or like that don't do that. However, if they ever tweak perks at some point and forget to address this troop, to make it where all summoned things actually trigger their at start of battle trait, this will be very funny. Because this thing could basically infinite stack bounty points. That's not how it's going to interact, though. Like only having one, and even if you mass summon it, it's still just going to count as whatever your starting value was. However, it would be really funny if you could just resummon spam, and basically in one single battle end up getting infinite points. That's not going to happen. But you know they're eventually going to do something that will cause that to happen. Unintentionally. But no, that shouldn't cause that. It would be funny if they eventually tweak the game and forget about this, and then it does. I'm willing to make a bet like 2 or 3 years from now, they're going to make some kind of tweak, and it will completely break this troop to be infinite points. However, it shouldn't do that this Friday, but it will probably do that at some point. Interesting. Oh, so it's a mana accumulator for green. Do we even need green? Oh, yes, we do. Ogress. Ogress uses green. So that's interesting. So yeah, I can kind of feed Ogress some mana. Uses some weird colors itself, however, you might want to put it behind a Tigraki then. So it's probably going to be Ogress, Tigraki, this thing, and then like one other true damage. That's probably going to be the team. Maybe even a second green, so Ogress isn't the only one. The only problem is there's no true damage green under bounty. Is the only problem with that, because you'd want to have something beyond Ogress probably to leak the greens into. The problem with that is this is our selection of such troops. Useless, pretty much useless, pretty much useless. I forget what you do. Pretty much useless. Pretty much useless. Pretty much useless. Way too inconsistent. Way too bad. Good, though you're already being used. Not viable. It's just another mana accumulator. Doesn't create enough purple. Too inconsistent. Only used in other contexts and not actually for bounty hunter. Could be good, but you're using Ogress in first slot, so you can't really... Oh, we could use Werewolf. Interesting. So that's going to be the bounty team then. This is my Spirit Night Spider, right? That's not my actual Night Spider. That might be my actual Night Spider. Whoops. Let me go move that. So let me get rid of Divinian Raids and replace this for Bounty Hunter. Because we're going to need that. And then we need the rest of the troops. Oh, I need some kind of filler troop. Let's see. Tigraki. Ogress. What was it again? A yellow purple. And let's put Emerald Tear there or something. Okay, that's actually not horrible. That's what the bounty is for this Friday. And then we change the, what do we need for this banner? I'm almost tempted to go into green. We really don't need it, though. But it actually covers every color, oddly enough. Ideally, I want to do like a +2 brown, +1 red. A +2 brown, +1 green could be kind of interesting, though. Icing on blue is slightly concerning. Icing on red we definitely don't want to do. I might have to do it this way then. Maybe move Werewolf up one. Maybe just move Tigraki down, actually, now that I think about it. And do it that way. I think an infinite resummon itself, but it's also going to tank in front of the Ogress in case it dies. I think that's the team. Anything slightly weird about it? I almost want to go double green, red. But then Tigraki still... I don't know. Any way you do it's going to be kind of weird, because you don't necessarily want to double red into Tigraki. Because that's a bit overkill, given that there's not a second red. All the mana for, I almost said Emerald Tear, but for the Bounty Troop, because that was a yellow-purple, right? Yeah, it's a yellow-purple for, this Friday. Anyways. Interesting. Alright, and that's everything happening next week. So we're getting those 2 troops and a brand new pets. And I believe that is everything. Anyways. Oh, I still have this named wrong. Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter. There we go. Anyways, hello everyone. They say all the hellos. Oh yeah, the 25% Devourer is so bad. I think it's 50% against Nagas, but there's almost never Nagas. Unless it's a week that's just Naga, and even then it's not even worth it. Hello, NASA. Hello, Mr. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Peter. Hello, GemGod DS. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Rogue. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, David. Hello, Tony. Hello, Tyrian. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Clip Bomb. Hello, Red Devil. Hello, Cookie. Hello, I'm repeating so many names. Hello, Crisp. I'm so bad at remembering. Hello, Spambot. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Bill. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so, let's go do Bounty Hunter. Let's go do Guild Wars. Oh, I'm all fit today. Anyways, Guild War Green. So, do we want to revamp this? Yes or no? I'm leaning towards no. I think this will be the second day we don't revamp. I'm kind of fine with this. As long as they don't have Book and start going crazy with it, we should be fine. Otherwise, we might want to have like a different Empower instead of Ogress. Is there a green Empower that empowers into purple? If I go to Troops and I go to Clear and I go to a green and I go to Empower, is there anything here that does purple? If the answer is yes, we might use it. You create red. You deny purple, which is the exact opposite of what we need. You create yellow. Yeah, there's nothing to do what I need to do. Because you're red. You're red. You are literally denying the purple into yellow. You're also yellow. And you're red. Why are so many of them red? But none of them do purple. So we can't do that strategy, unfortunately. So, we'll keep it like this. Perfectly fine with this. Could technically go hero first slot with like a green weapon of some kind. Not really that worth it compared to just keeping Ogress there, though. I like the extra tank ability that it has in case it dies. Also, we do have Mana Start, which we will be needing for this fight. Alright, let's go give it a try. Guild Wars. See how Green Guild War goes. Also, where are we in the rankings? We're basically exactly dead center. Interesting. We're dead center, yet we've won like every Guild War day. Except one, I think. Which is weird. Because the only Guild War day we didn't win was, I think, the second day? And I don't mean us, but, you know, the guild-wide. Because us, it was 2 days ago. However, as a guild, the only day we haven't won was 3 days ago. Anyways, let's go do our battles. That is not the team I want. Guild War Green. So we have revamped most of our teams. I'm kind of fine just running a pretty weird Beatrix build. Let's see. There's a couple different ways we could go about this. I'm going to go with it this way, though. Oh, what was your suggestion for the green team? So what is this starting board? My concern here is there's so few green, I don't even want a leprechaun. I think it would be better value if I just let him leprechaun. The board is that bad right now. Even after some are green coming to the board, I think it is still beneficial for us to not cast. It is still pretty bad, but I think we do cast now. Alternatively, we could take a blue, which is actually a bit more tempting. So I just need you to land an extra turn. You did such a thing. Good job. Now I need you to explode all the things and then win. Okay, are you in kill range? If yes, cast Weaver. If not, don't cast Weaver. And I believe that is pretty much a match right there. Unless we don't land extra turn. Which is a little unfortunate, but we pretty much win from here. Wait, is he using the wrong color book? Oh no, he's using Mountain. Wait, why on earth are you using Mountain Crusher? Especially in that position. I thought that was a brown book for a second. I was like, wait, that's the wrong color book. No, it was Mountain. Interesting. Oh gosh, a Weaver team. As I'm using Weaver team. Oh no, a Weaver team. Yeah, it comes down to total amount of points. But it's still weird because you still have to have points advantage on each one of those days. It has happened multiple times before. But you can win like every day but still finish in the middle of a bracket. You know what? He has Weaver. I'm tempted to Weaver before he Weavers. Oh, I forgot. Oh, it did reduce your damage, though. I was going to try to do that to try to make Web Spinner do less damage. It was like, oh yeah, duh, Impervious. However, that actually did work because he cast Life and Death first. Ooh, I only have one explosion when I do it like this, though. What's your damage? Wait, I just need an extra turn to cleanse everything. That's kind of one of the reasons why we even run Beatrix this day. I tried for it off the sky, did not get it. Very unfortunate. Also, you can't move these, can you? Oh no, you can still move them, you just can't match them. I want to take a green here and hope he cleanse. Plus it denies his... Oh wait, I have to take it this way. Just to make sure we deny his convert. So he's not really going to get much value from it. I just want to pass my turn here. Don't want him doing anything weird. I might just have to cast this and hope we land extra turn. Okay, good, we got it. I was just slightly concerned it would miss, because you know it normally does. Like it just did. Always kind of sketchy on if it'll hit or not. We win though at this point. All we have to do now is explode all the things, and deal with life and death killing our entire team. Oh gosh, we can still lose this. Good old life and death. Also, can you please land extra turn? That'd be great. Oh gosh, he still has Spider too, and we're webbed. Oh no. He got a web off the summon he just did. And now he's going to get another life and death. Oh no, we could actually lose this still. Especially once that death mark goes in play. There's the death mark. Oh, that drains too. We might actually lose the life and death. Oh, you need to explode all the things. Oh no, it's only... Wait, what? How do you only do one? Oh, because it's based on life too. Oh no. Oh no. That's a weird dilemma. Do I even want to take Skull here at this point? Like, taking Skull... He's just gonna take brown next turn, so that's actually fine. Because he's gonna have full mana anyway, so he basically just wasted his turn to take brown. Well, not waste, but we'll see how the Gates does. We might need the solo tank Gates to go in. We really need like a triple blue or green to fall from sky. Somehow. I'd ideally want to take blue here, though we can't, so I'll take that. He'll do a thing. No! Beatrix died! How could you? Weaver team lost to Weaver team. Except they can build any Weaver. Once again, if Spider wasn't there, I think we would have been fine. I am pretty sure we are dead. Because the amount of skulls we would need to get at this point is near impossible to win with. Because how many resummons he would likely get by that point, not to mention he's casting Life and Death the entire time. At this point, we're mostly just trying to get a kill. There we go, we got a kill. It killed a thing. The 0 attack unit has gotten a kill. Obviously he has extra because of all the extra stats and everything. But his base attack is technically 0. Hey, do I have to take that blue? We're gonna die to that then. Well, not die yet, but get reduced. Also, is there even a point to trying to use armor? I guess there kind of is. He's just gonna kill me with lifesteal anyways. Well, let's maybe get another skull on him. If it'll let me. Nope, we're dead. He got us. The infinite surviving Life and Death Weaver. Or I should say Life and Death Orb Weaver. Now, let's try this again. Oh yeah, she doesn't need magic to get her full explosion, does she? I'm pretty sure we still would have lost in that situation, though. Yeah, I forgot it's entirely HP boost ratioed. Oh gosh, he has Book. This is one of the reasons why I use Ogress as well. If they go crazy with Book, you have a tank that isn't green. Which is very useful to have. Alright, we'll take the Rescuer route. As long as he doesn't kill us right now, we should be okay. The problem is he might kill us right now. Okay, taking the Rescuer route was a bad idea. I should have just kept casting Beatrix until it missed. The only problem with that is if we would have missed, he would have just done that the second we missed. But, ouch. Gosh, we might need to revamp our green team. That or just stop using Beatrix. I really hate Beatrix. It's like ultra meta, but I hate how inconsistent it is. Like, you'll almost never see me using Beatrix outside of Guild War. It's because of how high inconsistency is. Oh, let's see. Oh, we can get a cleanse there, though. Alright, we're good to go. Just need Beatrix to not miss. And it didn't miss, though it didn't get, like, any mana at all. Even though it technically did not miss. I just disabled one of our most important troops. Because I can't cleanse now. If it would have disabled literally anything else, we could have cleansed it off. Unfortunately, it chose the one that we can't do it to. Luckily, we should kind of be okay to go from here. I just need to get Weaver down one more time and then we basically win. As long as Essence of... Well, actually, Essence of Evil can't even hit Weaver. Oh gosh, he even got the kill on it. Beatrix is so useless it can't even do its only roll. Which is cleanse. Well, that and true damage, but mostly cleanse. Weird situation. I guess we tried a Brown Surge. Didn't get it. Oh, he toted us. He's blocking us on green, though that technically helped. He also got a summon. I also disabled that thing completely, which is fine. We're not frozen on the other thing, right? No, we're not frozen on blue. If we didn't get anything from it, it was worth a shot. Okay, as long as he doesn't loop us here, we should be okay. Oh, it does the 2 mana drain, though. Gosh, we're gonna triple lose today? That's not good. Well, let's try this one more time. Yeah, we might need to revamp our green team. Seems to be the one in most need of change. Like, the Ogress is here to try to counter Green Book. I guess we might need to build a team that completely ignores Green Book exists and try to win before Green Book casts a single time. Because I'm pretty sure we lose regardless the second Green Book even attempts to kill us. I'm pretty sure just is how that book works. Is like once they have one cast down, we're just already dead. So let me just cast Beatrix until we miss. We're gonna go down that route this time. Just don't stop clicking Beatrix until they're dead. There we go. It's just so risky if we miss a single time though. Because it worked that time. But then you have another time where you do it like 4 times in a row. It's like, yeah, it's never gonna miss. Then you do it the 5th time and then they wipe your whole team with book. So it's kind of sketchy. Also, how on earth do we get that high of a score with only 2 wins? I guess because of the 2,000. Oh, that's why. Because you automatically get 2,000. I was going to say, how on earth is 2 wins like half the amount of points or almost more than half? But that's because it gives you 2,000 for just participating in a single battle. Yeah, as long as your defending teams are unique. Which is what that 12,000 there is. 2,000 per day. Oh, I did super bad today. However, we are still in the middle of the bracket, so I'll take it. Let's see, did anyone else in our guild do that bad? Let's see, there's another 2-3. It happens. Let's see. I'm one of only, looks like 2 2-3s? There was only 2 2-3s today, and we were one of them. Hey, we still scored over 50,000 points, though. I almost wanted to make this a requirement in the past. Actually, back in the day, 50,000 Guild War points plus actually was a requirement. Which means I would have just barely made the requirement there. Though it's not a requirement anymore. Actually, how many people even are above 50,000 in my current state of my guild? Not even our Paragon did it this week. Let's see. Which is actually kind of surprising. Because despite how bad we just did, we're actually like, I think, the top 10? I think we might be top 8, which gets us into Herald. Let's see. Counting time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10. Oh, we're literally top 10. Hey, we're not Herald then. We would just be moving up to the little Vanguard thingy thing. Hey, we did make top 10. Literally 10th. But I know when Guild Wars first started, we kind of had like a pseudo 50% requirement for it. We definitely could do that these days. Because I know there was one point where if there was like 2 or 3 Guild Wars in a row where someone scored like, I think it was like under 45,000, we would just like kick them. If we did that now, we'd have to kick like half the guild. Which obviously we can't do these days. I don't care about the Guild War scores. Unless you're like really all in going for number 1. It is, you basically just do Guild Wars and then just nothing else. Or you know, you just like poke it and don't really care about it. Because unless you can get back to bracket 1, there is no point in trying to fight for that position. Also, even if we take like the guild score, even from like the highest in our bracket, like 1,404, if we take the highest score in this bracket and then compare it to the top of leaderboard, like they have such flawless scores for every single guild war. So sure, we take ours like 1,355, like that wouldn't even be higher than last place of bracket 1 as a guild. Also, what on earth happened to that guild? That's weird. But yeah, we're not even higher than 10th place's score. And every single bracket can technically get the same score. Like the person in bracket 2 at number 1 could theoretically have a higher score than the top of bracket 1. Because the scoring system is the same for every bracket. So theoretically, a lower bracket could technically have a higher score than the highest most bracket. Like right here, bracket 3. There's a 1.523, which is theoretically actually even higher than bracket 1. But it doesn't count because it's not within the bracket. Because of course it's easier to get that score in bracket 3 than it is to get it in bracket 1. But the scoring system's the same for every bracket. Anyways. What is your guild's most important events? I don't really think we have one. We just do all the things. Like, whenever we have raids, or, you know, whenever there's raids, we do the, all the objectives. Whenever there's something like a world event, we do all the objectives. That's pretty much all we do. We just kind of just casually do Guild Wars these days. But, we're still bracket 5 from doing that. But, no, we don't really, like, I don't know, we don't really, like, go too competitive on anything. Like, we maintain the bare minimum of doing literally everything. And that's about it. I don't need this pet, so I'm just going to ignore him. Let's go clear out the dailies. Because we have quite a few shiny ones. I saw this Imperial here earlier today. Yeah, I'm not sure why people go so crazy on Tower of Doom. The rate of return is really bad. The only reason you would ever do it is because you want to max out every weapon in the game. I feel like very few people would want to do that. However, apparently there might be a decent group of people that do. It could also be newer players that happen to have a lot of gems from things like Vault events, who finally get around to a color day, and let's say it's their first ever red Tower of Doom, for example. They might end up spending thousands upon thousands of gems in order to get as many as they can so they can upgrade a few weapons. So I can see those kind of situations existing. But for the most part, some people just go way too crazy on it. Like, I'm pretty sure most people that are going that high with it are doing it mostly for the scrolls, or, you know, the Forge scrolls. However, even if you were, it just seems kind of pointless to bother using all those battles, because the rate of return in which you would even get. Like, even if you got the first place reward, it's just such a small reward. Though I am curious if we could ever get enough coordination across the entire Gems of War community to do like a 10,000 way tie or a 1,000 way tie on the leaderboard. There is technically no limit to how many ties you can get on any given leaderboard. I'm not sure what the highest we've ever had, but it is theoretically possible to have an infinite number of tie for first place on any leaderboard. I'm pretty sure if that was to happen too many times in a row, they would completely change it within, like, a few weeks, if not less. But it would be kind of funny. I'm pretty sure the biggest one that has ever happened was only a few dozen, which is still a lot. Well, we've never had, like, triple-digit or four-digit number multi-way tie for first. I know, there's always too much greed. There's always that one person who's like, yep, I gotta go higher. Or someone who doesn't know it's happening and just happened to go higher. Oh, once you have the potion effects, it's not too bad to keep climbing. Like, you reach a certain point where you bought so many potions where it kind of makes sense to do the battles, because you're literally clearing them, like, in one cast. Because you'd eventually have so much power potions that your stats would 1 to 2 shot the entire enemy team. Which would start to make it from something that would take forever to something that actually wouldn't take that long. It's one of the weird things about leaderboards. You reach a certain point where it kind of inverts itself. You know what? Maybe I'll try for bounty leaderboard this weekend. Actually, never mind. I won't. Hold up. I forgot. There's something happening on Friday. I do eventually want to go for leaderboard, though. Again. I'm not sure what leaderboard I want to do it on. I should probably do it on a one-day one, so it doesn't cost as much gems. One-day ones are normally cheaper than the week or weekend-long ones or the week-long ones. Like, you wouldn't necessarily want to do it on a world event, for example. But, I forgot. The new Pokemon game's actually coming out this Friday. I do want to cover that. Well, not really cover it, but, you know, we'll be streaming it. Not sure if we're really going to make any guide videos or anything on it. It's like 1 billion channels that'll already be doing that. Well, we'll be doing a playthrough. Oh, that's the thing with Tower of Doom, though. You don't even get to see your name on leaderboard, though. Like, if you were the one who carried your guild to victory and you theoretically have the most amount of Tower of Doom done in the entire game, it doesn't even show it, like, that you did it. Because it's a guild-wide thing. Which I guess somewhat makes sense, because one of the main components of doing Tower of Doom is the fact that you report back to your guild and say what the optimal rooms are and all that, so it's technically a group effort. However, it doesn't even show you on leaderboard for that one. Similar to how Guild Wars is, because it's a group effort kind of thing. So no individual person is there. Like someone could have been in a lower guild scoring the highest amount of points, getting like 9,800 every single day somehow. And you would never know that they were actually the highest score, because it just tracks the group score. Anyways, we did that, we did that, we did that. What's our next order of business? I guess we just go explore farming then. Actually, you know what? Let's go run the Volky lottery. So we're starting with 2,186. We'll keep going until we go down to 2,174. And I'm already using the correct Phoenicia team, so I don't even need to change anything. Cast once, cast twice, dead. Oh yeah, I can add more damage. I should probably go do that. See what our orb is. Nice little purple. I want this to be magic. There we go. Alright, let's see. We'll put that there, not there. Go to... Oh, wait, never mind. That was correct. But I feel like I've been losing track of time a lot since I've gotten back from my trip the other week. Or, you know, a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure if it's just an aspect of 2022 or what. But my sense of time has been, like, completely gone. In all fairness, it has been pretty much the entire pandemic. Or particularly the last few weeks. I feel like the days go by so quick and I get, like, barely anything done. Which banner are you using? Trying to figure out. Which one am I using for this team right now? I actually do not know. If I had to guess, it's probably a +2... I don't know, there's actually multiple options that can work. There's no wrong... Well, I shouldn't say there's no wrong answer, but there's multiple right answers for what this banner could be. So I'm actually not sure which one I'm currently running. Oh, so yeah, I could just went to the other page and still it would have showed me. I need to go all the way out. +2 yellow, +1 green. That makes sense. So now we have +2 yellow and +2 green. Because we have the extra green off of Leprechaun. Even though the banner only says +1. Or am I saying blue because it doesn't really do anything? Because we don't actually have to cast Mirage Queen. It's not the goal of this team. Well, yeah, the main reason for that is to have a +2 on 2 different colors. It makes it so we have a +2 on everything except red, and the main reason we don't have it on red is we ideally don't want to take reds off the board because she gets boost ratio from reds. So we have the +2 on the other 2 colors, both green and yellow, which is the reason behind that banner. Though it wouldn't be incorrect to set it to a +2 red, +1 green, or even the +2 red, +2 green banner that exists for some reason. Which would probably be the next best banner if you're going to do something like that. The minus purple, +2 green, +2 red. The only problem with that is if you're using a purple weapon, that does minus one of your purples. But that does give you total +3 green, +2 purple then. Do I even have alignment? Yeah, I do have alignment. I'm like trying to stop him from running away, not like it really matters much. Still want to do it though. And then he just dies to the bleed burn. Oh, a major orb. This could be a drop. That is a drop. But I'm not sure if we'll keep doing it for major purples. So far, every single time this week, except once, we've handed out an extra code was because of major purple. So I might remove major purple from the, do we hand out an extra code drop table? We'll see. For now, we'll leave it in it. Because gosh, is that drop common. That or we're just getting way above average luck on it. Because we've gotten like 5 or 6 major purples this week. We've been opening about 12 keys per day every day. And we've gotten about like 5 or 6 major purples. Meaning on average, every like 15 keys, like 15 to 20 keys, we are getting a major purple. But yeah, if we can get more codes consistently from Kafka, I wouldn't mind handing out more like that. I'm just not sure if the consumption rate's slightly too high if we do. We don't have any option here. We'll stick a red. I want to try to get black manacles up, but it has no way to do so. Because ideally, we just want to cast black manacles once, cast Phoenicia once, and then we win. That is the ideal route. If it'll actually happen is a different story. Oh, is there actually turn green there? I feel like I should have went for it. I'm actually going to do this and hope we get the purple we need. We did not. But now we do. And even if he summons, I'm pretty sure black manacles is actually enough to clean them up. Yeah, 2 more vault keys. We already got the payout though, so we'll go hand out the code as soon as we finish that out. I know, just do a bunch of Explore 12 grinding. We'll hand out a second code as well during the Explore 12 grinding at some point. I think we'll be grinding too long though. Do want to get a little bit in though. Yeah, 1 more vault key. Oh! Hey, major blue! Well, even if we did remove purple from the drop table of extra code, we did still hit a major blue. So what happened regardless? I think the weirdest thing is the chance of getting a major orb. Oh, I should have just taken purple. Why didn't I? Whoops. The chance of getting a major orb off of a vault key is like 1 in 5, if not higher. Like, it is absurdly high. They did a rebounce to it at one point. And, yeah, it substantially increased the rate at which you get orbs. I think that's how many we need to use. Perfect. Okay, so let's go hand out a code. Question for you in chat. What is the best team ever? Now, to farm gold like crazy? I'm pretty sure it's Plunder and Peril on Explore 12. I'm pretty sure it's still the best method. Also, going into next month, I do want to update a bunch of the guides. And that is one of them. Gold farming guide, soul farming guide. But last I recall, it is a Cedric, Plunder, and Peril team. Otherwise, it's basically whatever you can quickest kill Explore 12 with. It's either quickest thing you can kill Explore 12 with, or if you want to go a little bit slower but get more gold, running anything that can run basically double Cedric at a really quick rate. And there's a couple different strategies you can do with that, like Egg Thief, some kind of damage source, double Cedric. You can end up running Plunder and Peril, Egg Thief with double Cedric, and other similar things. Basically, like Egg Thief, Plunder and Peril, or Egg Thief, a damage option, and like 2 Cedrics. And like any team that you could build around that composition or something similar that can run Explore 12 consistently is generally what you want to do. Oh, it really depends. Yeah, most people just do Zugoff on Explore 12. Anyways, let's go hand out the code, and then we'll go hand out another one in a little bit. But let's go hand out the first of 2. And the second one we'll hand out sometime as we're farming. Hopefully we'll get a good drop today. Let's see. Why is the code section not loading? Gosh, my other computer is being leisurely slow right now. I can count the frames that it's moving at. Currently it is at 0. Because I'm currently staring at a blank screen. There it goes. Let's see. Put that there. Put that there. Sometime in the next few years, that computer has to go. Probably once it hits the decade mark. Actually, the decade mark is next year. We need to start putting some money aside for it. But yeah, summer of next year, not this year, but next year, is the 10-year mark of me owning the side computer. Not the one we're streaming off of, but the one that I do, like, the code posting and a few other things. Also, there's the code, by the way. Enjoy. I thought I said barbecue for a second. It just says BQ. Actually, barbecue would be really good. There's a few decent barbecue places around me. I haven't been to them for quite a while, actually. Actually, since the pandemic, I don't think I've been to a single barbecue place, which I guess kind of makes sense. But, yeah, now that I think a bit about it, it's been over 2 years since I've been to a barbecue place. Wow. It might actually be like 2.5 years now since I've been to a barbecue place around here. Also because I haven't gone since the pandemic. That's one of many things I have not gone back to since the pandemic yet. I should probably do that at some point. Because they have takeout, and you can just kind of order it to you. Actually, do they? I know for sure you can, like, go there and then get it out. I'm not sure if you can get it, like, delivered. I wouldn't want to use, like, an app thingy. It costs too much. But anyways, where were we? Let's go do Explore 12. I do need to change this to that, though. Let's see. Also, there's not too many southern cuisines that I really like. But there are a few things they do really well. Like barbecue and hush puppies with, like, that one sauce. As well as, I've never had it before since I've been down here. It's something, like, really basic that you could pretty much get anywheres. But for whatever reason, it does tend to be better in the south for some reason. Biscuits and gravy. Like, this was something I pretty much would have never really had prior. But it's actually kind of good. I can't stand grits, though. I don't have no clue why so many places sell grits. It doesn't even taste like anything. Let's see. We'll take that over. I've been pretty good about not eating out too much since the pandemic. The pandemic kind of helped because we did like a whole year of not doing it, and since then I've eaten out so much less. Because I took off a whole year from doing it. Initially because of the pandemic, and then additionally because I was trying to do it for a whole year just to say I could do it. And we did. It's actually kind of funny because my dad, in trying to eat healthier, actually completely unplugged the microwave. They still have it in their house, but they haven't used it in like 1.5 years or something. Even though it's still physically there. Also because I believe it's like literally mounted into the wall. Let's see. Let's explode that. I'm actually surprised that my dad got decently better at cooking, because gosh was he horrible at it. Though he still can't do soups. His soups are still kind of meh. But he's gotten a lot better at like everything else. I remember my dad actually bought like a local pizza place at one point. That was like kind of running with someone else for a short duration of time, like when I was in high school. That was very short-lived, but long story short, one of the places, one of the other places that nearby ended up like closing out, so they had like a lot of extra ingredients. So he ended up like doing a bunch of like pizzas at home, and he wasn't like cooking these pizzas at the place. There was other people doing it. But basically, he has no understanding of how to do it properly, and there's a lot of experiments that went horribly, horribly wrong. And one of the funniest ones as well one time was cookies. Like, he managed to fail cookies in a way I don't even can't even fully comprehend because I was kind of almost like too young at the time. But I don't know. They were like I don't know. They're hard to describe. Like they were almost like not like hockey pucks, like where they were like that hard, but I don't know. It's like something was done wrong at some point in the process where like they were barely even identifiable as cookies. I'm not sure if it was the mix or what. But it's gotten better since then. I actually made some pretty decent things too. Like Corded Blue and a few other things that I can't even like remotely pronounce. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a big chest. Okay, I think we should hand out the other code now. Because in all fairness, there is like a 0% chance. Okay, a 0.1% chance that we are actually going to get a chest bigger than that. So let's just go hand out another code for that chest. That is a big chest. Let's see. Put that over there, put that over there, put that over there. Click refresh, put that over there, put that over there. Put the other thing over there. Grab the whole thing. And there it is. There's a redeem code. Number 2. And the final one for the stream, obviously. Till tomorrow night. And there you go. Enjoy. Definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Alright, well, that's a nice haul already. Even if we get literally nothing else the rest of the night, though hopefully we'll get something slightly lucky. Yeah, that's what you want to see, like, every chest, ideally. Unfortunately, that's like 1 in 100. Actually, probably like 1 in 200 more so. They actually get to see like an Anu Nisha, double Anu. Oh, why'd I do that? I could have already won. Whoops. I'm missing a lot of moves this stream. It's just one of those off days. Oh, you made Paragon? Nice. For your guild. I'll take the other one over there. Actually, we haven't gotten Paragon for a while, mostly because we haven't gone straight 5-0s for a while. It has actually been a little over a year since I went straight 5-0. We always have like that one loss coming in. Like even if I won all of the battles today, we still would have had one loss this week. There's always that one that keeps getting us. Like just a really bad starting board or forgetting about a convert or some other mistake. And then dead. Or sometimes it's not even a mistake. You just get such a bad starting board that it's like, oh, you're dead. It happens sometimes. But regardless of what your team was, you would just be dead regardless of what they did. I wish they would add better hard counters for that. Like something that could like web when an enemy casts or freeze when an enemy casts. I think we have like stun and a few other mechanics, but we really need some heavier hitting ones. Like silence and freeze would be huge if there was a troop that could do it when the enemy casts. Because that way you would eventually stop them from looping like crazy. Unless they all had impervious. Though I don't think there's any all impervious team that can infinite loop. Let's see. I'll take that over for now. I need to try to get something rolling. These guys go poke us, but it's fine. Was hello, Gen Key. In Guild Wars, you just checked the enemy progress, and it's 144 out of 130. How did they have more than the max? That means they kicked people. That means they originally had more, and because it's the end of the week, they kicked all the people that need to be kicked from the guild, and now they're trying to recruit more people. But yeah, that just means they kicked people. Like, they did their battles, and then they kicked them. Like, they would have kicked them, like, later in the day, but the people that did their battles earlier in the day. I haven't kicked anyone from the guild for a while. Actually, I should probably go check with Azala on that. Like, she normally keeps up with that. And maybe Isabel. No, Azala. Well, Nur would always remind me. But yeah, I haven't kicked anyone in ages. I do wish you could set it like in Puzzle Quest 3. That's one of the few, very few things Puzzle Quest 3 does correct. And it does allow you to make multiple guild leaders. Gems of War is a bit weird in that it has a 1 guild leader cap, but I hope they will eventually change. It's very convenient being able to have like 1 or 2 other people also be guild leader. Oh wait, did Azala message me already? Okay, I need to go check that. Yeah, I don't check Discord that often. Actually, I'm not sure if I've checked it all week. Now that I think about it, I am not sure I have checked Discord all week. Some weeks I checked it more than others. Oh, why did I already had to win? Whoops. Yeah, I believe in Puzzle Quest 3 you can kick literally anyone at a lower rank than you, which is very weird. It should only be guild leader. I wish they would make it. Because that's how it is in Gems of War, but you can only have 1 guild leader. But this is annoying because you can't give anyone else permission to kick. Puzzle Quest 3 has the inverse issue where you can literally have your entire guild capable of kicking people almost. Which is very weird. But I do hope Gems of War does another guild update at some point. It's been a while since we've gotten a guild-specific update. It's been, I think, 3 years since there was an update specifically addressing guilds. Because the last time it happened, I believe, was when we got epic tasks. Not legendary tasks, but epic tasks. Oddly enough, legendary tasks actually came before epic tasks did. But I'm pretty sure when epic tasks were added to the game back in like 2018, 2019, was the last time there's been a guild update. Which is a way to check. Can I just control find epic tasks on my channel? Pretty sure we could. That'd be the easiest way to get to it, I'm pretty sure. If we don't want to search through one of the other locations. Oops, I can go to youtube.com, type in the word tacits.com, no. Click on our stream, no, I was kidding. Let's see. I'm looking for search, I'm looking for epic tasks. Epic tasks were added... Did I not do a video on it? Wait, did I never do a video on epic tasks? Like, not even one, just saying what all the things were? That's weird. It was about 3 years ago, though. Huh. Strange. I guess I never went over them? I guess there wasn't much to go over, in a sense, but still. Weird. Ah, I never did go over epic tasks. There wasn't really much to go over, though. It's just, hey, there's more tasks to do now. Eat up more of your gold. Why aren't there as many likes as codes used? Probably because people share them with their guilds a lot. But every code has, like, I'm not even sure how many claims these days. I want to say 300, though I'm not even sure the actual number. I know it's measured in hundreds. There's anywhere from like 2 to 500. I want to say 300. And they get used up every time within like 15 minutes. Oh yeah, we did end up taking 23rd. I didn't end up mentioning that on stream, but I did see it earlier. If I go check the guilds. Too many guild menus. Look, we literally have 4 guild menus. Technically 5 with the admin. There are 5 different guild menus right now. Let me click the correct one. But yeah, we're currently... actually, we just overtook it probably yesterday then. But maybe even today. But yeah, we are now officially 23rd. How long will we stay there? Who knows? But we are technically 23rd place, at least on PC Mobile. Which I assume is more contested. I don't know. Anyone on Xbox or PlayStation 4? Switch definitely wouldn't be. But how high is the highest guild on Xbox or PlayStation 4 if anyone plays on either of those two platforms? Like, what's the highest amount of trophies? I'm actually curious if any of them are higher than PC Mobile. Because technically, console has only existed for like half a year less or so. And that was at a lower rate. So it's technically possible that anyone on Xbox or PlayStation could have a higher number. But currently, like almost 25 million is the highest in PC Mobile, with 2 guilds kind of fighting each other and everyone else just chilling behind them. Because the next guild is like 10 million behind. But yeah, it's just 2 guilds kind of just going insane at each other. Like, it's literally more than 3 times how many our guild has total in its lifetime is how many the #1 guild has right now. It's literally 3 times higher. Speaking of which, that means we have an extra banner thingy, don't we? Did I go check guild admin? We have a new backdrop, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere's here. Why doesn't it show the trophy unlock numbers? But yeah, we should have unlocked that one. It's supposed to show us how many trophies we need to unlock the next one. That's weird. It doesn't show the numbers here. That's weird. Normally it does. Pretty sure we're still unlocking them. Anyways. Oh, and this was the code from earlier. Actually, there's both the codes. I didn't claim either of them yet. There we go. 13 million is the #1 guild on Xbox. That's still pretty high. That'd be, I believe, top 10 in PC Mobile. But yeah, it seems like there's a guild war between the 2 biggest guilds for trophies. They probably make up literally the entirety of the leaderboard these days, I'm pretty sure. Since it seems to mostly just be those 2 guilds fighting each other. Since the next highest is like 15 million or so. But I'm not sure how I feel about wish gems. They're just really inconsistent compared to some of the other gems. Not that the other gems were consistent. But out of every power gem we've gotten from a season, or even just in general, I think my favorite has to be potions. And my least favorite is obviously lycanthropy. That's not even that's without question. But yeah, lycanthropy was the worst, which is kind of a no-brainer. And I personally feel like potions were the best so far. As far as like overall creativity impact without being like super broken beyond belief. Though there is one weapon that is kind of decent, though I haven't really been using it much and haven't really seen it used much. And that's Celestial Flask. That ends up creating a bunch of potions off of extra turn. But most instances of potions are pretty balanced. And even that's like not like super broken. Like, not that many people are even using it. It might get an uptick when it's first in Soulforge. Actually, what is it even associated to? Because whenever we get a kingdom event for it, you'll be able to get it again. So, for example, whenever we have an event for the kingdom of Bright Forest, we would end up being able to get that for the first time. Because I don't think it's been available for free to play yet, the Flask. It will be whenever Bright Forest has an event, which I don't think it has one anytime soon. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. That's a Friday event. I was like, next week? No, that's the Friday Bounty Hunter. Soon though, March 21st, I believe, is the first day free to play gets Celestial Flask. We don't know what these two troops will be doing, other than the fact that one of them is probably a legendary. Yeah, it is. But oh, that's gonna be a big week. That's a while from now though. That's like 2 months from now. But actually, that's literally 2 months from now, pretty much. But I believe that's a day free to play gets Celestial Flask. Plus, we get a new Legends, as well as just a standard new troop. Also, Broken Spire. What are we getting next week? Isn't there a good Broken Spire weapon? Why is something in my back of my head reminding me that there's something good here? Doomed Club, I guess. Like, Doomed Club's not, like, game-breakingly meta. Though if there was anything you would pick up from all this mess, it would definitely be Doomed Club. You would need a lot of brown things for it, though. But out of every Broken Spire weapon, Doomed Club would be the most powerful option to have. Everything else is... Oh, Flamer. Oh, I knew. That was the one I was thinking of. I knew there was something. Flamer. Ah. I knew there was one that was, like, really obvious. But yeah, that was the one. Though Doomed Club's still good. But no, you do not want to leave next week without Flamer. That's the one. I knew there was something. That was the thing I was thinking of. I'm literally using it right now. Yeah, that weapon that we occasionally use like every single week. Sometimes every single day if we're actually token farming. But yeah, that's available next week. That's pretty relevant. I'm not sure if I would say it's best 10 weapon in the game. But it's really relevant in that it works with Thrall and Zugov. Most notably Zugov. Because it's the most consistent way to create red off a hero weapon while still having burn on first slot. Which is really good with triple damage burning hero classes that need to feed red to something, like a Zugov. And even if you don't have Zugov, using it with like Infernus or something is pretty good. Also, using it with Yagui Queen of Tanya is pretty decent. There's a lot of options for it. But this is probably the most relevant use case for it. It's also used for Yagui Queen of Tanya and a few other things. Yeah, I've definitely been out of it today, that's for sure. Why, what did I miss? Let's see. Oh yeah, they might not have set a number of trophies required yet. That's true. They might be updating guilds so little that they forgot to even do the number thing for it. Oh, you're only missing one more weapon from Broken Spire. Nice. Oh, I'll take that one over. Grab our purple over there, get our extra turn, take all that. And he's dead. So we'll probably make this the last chest once we get this next chest. Hopefully have something shiny in it. It's not worth. I know most, like every $5 specifically locked weapon in the entire game, I would say is not worth it. But theoretically, if you wanted to go like all in for completion, they can kind of help for that. It's just so expensive. Luckily, I was able to get them all for free back in the day. But I believe it's like 160, 170 or so dollars to get all the old $5 weapons. The ones that are specifically exactly money locked. The other problem is, too, a lot of people don't know which ones those are. So the easiest way to check is whatever one is in the shop all the way to the right. They're pretty bad value, but some people like to get them for completionist's sake. It's just really expensive to do that. Like, it will take you like a year to do it. So it's technically like 160 or so dollars over the course of a year, but still, it's kind of annoying and pretty expensive for what it is. Just some bunch of useless weapons that you're basically never going to use. Like, for example, this week you can get Skullblade, which I actually remember when this came out. This, when it came out, was actually somewhat usable because of its boost ratio. At the time, 2 to 1 for something like this was actually like not horrifically bad because the meta was like so much different. But like every single one of these weapons is just like useless tier. And the problem is you can't like craft them in Soulforge. You have to specifically buy them. Unless you got them way back when. Like I got this for free with like 80 glory or something way back in the day. But now it costs $5 because it was only available once ever. And then like every time after it was like money. And that's the case for 1 weapon per kingdom. The only exception to that, though, is Nexus actually currently does not have a $5 locked weapon. Theoretically, it had a $10 locked weapon that is now a $5 locked weapon, but it will should be a free weapon when Nexus rolls back around. Unless it ends up getting one, there's currently no $5 locked weapon from Nexus, even though theoretically there is a weapon that is money locked currently from Nexus that, well, technically there's multiple weapons money locked from Nexus if you think about it, because also the campaign pass. However, every single weapon in Nexus is not a money-only weapon. While currently their availability currently is money-only, they're not permanently money-only, any of the weapons that currently reside in Nexus, to my understanding. Unless they end up adding one at some point. Which means the next Nexus event, we might end up getting a weapon. And definitely make sure to get that weapon, because that weapon will likely cost like 1,000 glory. That weapon in the future will end up being the $5 weapon for the kingdom. But they always hand out them originally for free, or, you know, for in-game resources. Which is basically free, because the 1,000 glory in the current state of the game is basically 0. Similar to how 80 back in the day was. Actually, honestly, 80 was harder to get back in the day than 1,000 is now. Like 80 would require you to do like your PvP dailies like every single day for like the week, or, you know, it would require you to get to like 1.9k immediately and then maintain that the entire week and do it on Monday. So it would require you to kind of do that. Whereas getting 1,000 glory now is like you find 2 glory gnomes and boom, you got yourself 1,000 glory. It's pretty much easy as that. Or just throw down a few vault keys and you're already there. Oh, never mind. You don't get glory from those. Never mind. I forgot. They don't actually appear there. Nomapalooza would, though. But anyways, anyone else have any other questions? Anything you want me to go over? Otherwise, tomorrow we'll have the video going over all the things with the Broken Spire event. Next week, not too eventful, though we do have some things going on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday we have a new troop. Wednesday we have a new pet, cosmetic for Australia Day, or Australia Week, or whatever it is, the holiday in Australia. And then Friday we have a new bounty hunter troop. Overall, pretty tame week. However, the week after that we have 1.5 billion things going on all at once. I kind of like how this week was. But yeah, not next week, but the following week after that, like 8 days from now. Very busy week. But next week still has a few things going on. Also, next Friday, or technically Thursday night, we'll also be doing that new Pokemon game when it comes out, since we won't have as many things to cover in Gems of War. So I'll kind of be messing around with that over the course of the weekend, starting on Thursday night. And I will be mentioning the Bounty Hunter team in the Monday video as well. You can't like directly copy-paste it. I'm going to have to use the weapon there as like a placeholder for the troop. But I will mention it in both the copy-paste section and in the video that obviously replace out the weapon for the new troop. I just can't do it now because, well, the new troop doesn't exist until Friday. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, no, I saw your comment, Bill. I read it, but I didn't, like, comment on it. But no, I saw when you posted that earlier. But anyways, goodbye, everyone, and good night, and have a wonderful week.